Harry unhappy. Queen angry forces Harry return UK as Meghan ruining his life a cruel wife. Prince Harry has transformed from the laughing and smiling party prince to an unhappy former royal, an expert claimed as he discussed recent pictures of the Duke of Sussex. According to the Daily Mail's diary editor Richard Eden, Prince Harry has gone through a transformation, particularly since he got married to Meghan Markle in 2018. Speaking on the latest episode of Palace Confidential, Mr. Eden discussed the Duke of Sussex and his transformation from his always laughing self to appearing unhappy with host Joe Elvin. Mr. Eden told Palace Confidential, "He does often look unhappy. When you contrast that Google pictures of Harry with, when he was with William and Catherine back in the day. He was always the one who was smiling, joking, and laughing." He noted however that the Duke has often expressed a dislike for media photographers and could be pictured with an unhappy expression whenever confronted with them. Ms. Elvin recollected how Harry was always referred to as the party prince within the media. Mr. Eden concluded, "It really has been a transformation since he got married." Speaking of the body language between Harry and William during the Commonwealth Games in 2014, expert Judy James touched upon the bond of the once close brothers. Speaking to the Mirror, Ms. James said, "When there are people sitting in between them, the acute, mirrored angle of lean that Harry and William perform to allow themselves to have closeness and a more intimate conversation suggests they'd be happier sitting together having playful fun." She described Harry as very much the animated comic who will go out of his way to make his brother and sister-in-law laugh. Despite no longer being senior members of the royal family, Harry and Meghan returned to the UK for the Platinum Jubilee celebrations last month. Upon returning to the US after the celebrations, Ms. James claimed that compared to his usual past self, the Duke was looking particularly downcast. She told the Mirror, "He might be holding a phone to his ear, but if so, his conversation isn't looking animated or upbeat. And if not, his hand-to-chin gesture would add to the look of quiet reflection." Before they stepped down as senior members of the royal family, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle once lived at Frogmore Cottage, a property owned by the Crown which is just a stone's throw from Windsor Castle. Richard Palmer revealed to host Pandora Forsyth on the Royal Roundup, that the Queen's concern for her grandson and his wife was so great that she made an effort to pop in and visit the couple on a regular basis. "I do know that when the Sussexes were living at Windsor, the Queen was popping in to see them quite regularly," said Richard. "She was worried about how unhappy and unsettled they were. So, I was told at one point that she was going around to see them to make sure they were okay." Host, Pandora, then added that since the royal couple has moved to California, the Queen no longer has the option to pop in. And the fact that they moved as well, now, she can't exactly pop round for a cup of tea, said the host. But losing the Queen as their neighbor isn't the only struggle the royal couple has faced since they made the decision to move to the US. Harry and Meghan's $14 million Santa Barbara mansion has been their home for the last 2 years since they moved to the property in July 2020 and have settled there to raise their 2 children, Lilibet and Archie. It has been revealed that this move hasn't been the secure change of pace that the royal couple were hoping for. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have been plagued with several serious security breaches at their Californian home, with some reporting that the police have been called to the property at least 9 times in the past year, 14 months. 9 times.